we've had several people on the show talking about strength and conditioning in the past, and Claire Minshall is one of our regular guests. You may have heard of her. She's been in and talked about this whole problem before, and the idea that gyms are stuffed with men with rippling biceps like you, Tom, because you're apparently very proud of your biceps, in their ripped T-shirts and their baseball hats on backwards, grunting and sweating and swearing and all the rest of it. It's not a nice environment for lots of people, I'd have thought. What can go wrong with this? I mean, let's say... I, as a practitioner, say to a patient, right, you're hypermobile. What you need is strength training. Go to the gym and lift weights.
Yeah, a lot could go wrong because we're so prone to injury. And as I said, there are those who will go gung-ho into it as well. Like, yes, I'm going to do strength training, so I've got this program online, blah, blah, I'm going to lift heavy weights. Because like Tom says, we can hit the positions, which leaves you to a false sense of security as to how strong you actually are sometimes.
Mm-hmm. The big thing whenever we first met, that Jenni was strong, but she couldn't cope with her own strength, and that was the problem. So she was able to create all these like motions and movements and stuff, but her joints could not handle it.
Dislocations, subluxes, injuries are inevitable with hypermobility people, and hypermobile people, and the advice has to be, as we've said, start slow, start careful. Start with less volume than you can handle. So whatever you think you can do a little less. But also that conversation of you will get injured because your body is waiting for it. Like you can't go through your life with a connective tissue disorder and not hurt yourself at some point. And the key is to just keep going. And that doesn't mean push through the injury or push through the pain, but instead adapting. Okay, my shoulder dislocated, so for the next 6 weeks, I'm going to be focused on lower body stability while doing my rehab. Twisted my ankle, falling off or walking on the pavement. So I'm going to do a little bit more upper body for the next 6 weeks or whatever. I
think that was the biggest... Every big leap of progress that Jenni made was when she picked up a pretty significant injury, and then she was like forced to have to work around that and learn more about other things. That was the biggest place. And then now, like compared to when we first met, if Jenni got injured, it was like, you were out for a few weeks, you couldn't do things at all.
Yeah.
But then as the years progressed, it got to a point where, yes, you've tweaked something, but it wouldn't be so detrimental that you couldn't do anything at all anymore. It was almost like a few days you were able to just have a bit of a gentle wiggle and you'd start to get back at things, which is something that is, anybody can really learn that. It's just at the start, because pain is such a scary thing. It's like it's almost taken experience. Oh, pain is bad signal. Oh no, better not do anything. But the more experiences you have with that, the more someone can start to gain confidence and be like, you know what? I know that's going to be okay in a few weeks. Let's see what I can do to work around it.